initiation, and will. When we're faced with tasks of great length, ones that require true commitment of will, it may be necessary to develop the qualities of will to their highest point. Confronted with obstacles, we must develop an endurance of will, otherwise known as persistence. This may involve certain sacrifices, which are exchanges of something lesser for something greater. These are not always easy because it involves a sacrifice of something today for the attainment of something greater tomorrow. This indicates a far-sighted perspective and also implies the virtue of patience. Central to accomplishing the task of fully developing the will is another heroic virtue: the willingness to accept suffering, especially as an offering upon the altar of a higher attainment. Determination is a key aspect of the developed will. The ability to persist with a kind of tenacity in spite of repeated failures. A highly developed will is the cornerstone of mastery, because contained within it are all the attributes that lead to mastery, namely concentration, determination, persistence, energy, and initiative. Because the will implies growth, and growth generally involves moving into the unknown, or at least moving outside of one's comfort zone, developing the will to its highest point can be perceived as a sort of risk. To face the risk of failure inherent in great acts of becoming necessitates the development of heroic qualities, namely courage, daring, and initiative. The development of the will involves two separate functions: the will to act and the will not to act, otherwise known as the power of inhibition. Willed inhibition is necessary to command a temporary check on reflex actions, to prevent reactivity and impulsive, unwilled responses. Developing the will increases a person's effectiveness by elevating their level of concentration, discipline toward the achievement of central objectives, and increasing their control over chaotic emotions, negative thoughts, and, of course, automated responses. While willpower often refers to a definite act of will, true will represents an impulse so deeply ingrained in the nature and character of the individual themselves that it often persists on its own without conscious effort. It is the thing that the individual truly feels called to do. It often takes little or no discipline to do what we really want to do. True will represents a drive and an energy that is innate. It springs forth from a secret source that constantly renews itself. The achievement of this type of will frequently is associated when an individual becomes aware of a higher condition within themselves, sometimes referred to as the transpersonal will. The experience of this level of will can often be felt by the individual as if they are channeling powerful energies from some place either higher or deeper than the normal will. The experience of a life calling or vocation is enhanced when the individual willingly gives themselves over to this powerful, emerging force, becoming a willing channel of this energy and becoming so identified with it that it sinks to an almost unconscious level. This means the individual no longer even has to consciously think about it. They not only have become a channel through which these powerful energies flow and operate, but have actually become fully identified with them. In essence, they have become this will.